a Christian. So what's happening in church now? So you carry the work of church, you give it to a non-believer. And the one of church in your eye, two of you were praying for breakthrough. You are the enemy of the cross. You are a witch. You never just start to fly. You are a witch. I'm telling you, trust me, you know I'm a prophet. You are a witch. One day you will mount up, I'm telling you, you just see yourself on your ceiling. Now go, you go so. You are a witch. You are a witch. Even that charity we say, they say begin at home. Do you know why I stopped going to motherless babies home? Now, I'm not saying you should stop going to motherless babies home. I'm just saying me. Do you know why? I realized that the real motherless babies home, they are in church. Everybody just dress fine like this. You don't know what pastors here. That was the pain I hear, and I say, please don't vote Bala Blue. Because I was tired. And we enter, now he's keeping it moving. Now the people that their God is their belly, they don't understand what the church is going through. They say, no, you change things. When anytime you speak about change, I'm angry. I had changed before, and I know where it dropped us. You don't understand. You'll see people looking very good, very sharp, very neat. They come to you and they say, for 3 days I've not eaten. For 3 days, I've not eaten. I say, what? How do you survive 3 days? Sir, a lady told me that she collected gari from the neighbor to the extent where now a man told me that he collected gari from another person, somebody selling. That he got to a point, the person that is selling the gari was now shouting one morning. So he's strong, he says, why will you be shouting? A man told me he collected phone from pay later. He said, they called you and they said, we'll broadcast your name with it. He said, broadcast it, please. He said, kill it to my rubbish. She better block me. Say you have blocked me. What are you doing again calling me? He said, we'll report you. Report me now. Stop calling me. People are suffering in church. You are bullied. Now, I'm not saying you should solve everybody's problem. Obviously, you can't be Jesus. But do little. Do little. What is tangible that you have done? That's why I'm putting it to you that you are the enemy of the cross. I'm not saying some people are I'm saying you. As you are seated there, you are the enemy of the cross. You cannot not have anything to offer. Each time you see the empty chairs, it should be a pain in your heart. But because your mind is sealed, then you say you believe in Jesus and you didn't talk about him, and you believe in Jesus. Do you know what? Do you know what? When the apostles came to Jesus and they said, somebody is preaching your name, preaching about you somewhere. Do you know what Jesus said to them? He said, if he can talk about me, then he's with me. He's not against me. A non-believer that talk about Jesus is better than all of you, daughter of Zion and son of Zion, that are useless to the cross. Because you can never preach it if you don't believe it. How convenient are you that you can't even meet at least 5 persons you brought and tell them, oh, I know some of you will be saying, well, this is not the church that needs this kind of message. Because obviously you know that shares are not empty here. In fact, we are looking for more shares. It's just that all these ones, they are God's elder brother. Just wait till 11 o'clock. God's elder brother, other place. No, I'm saying it because this is a problem. This is a problem. No matter how much church is around, the unbelievers' rate is more than those that believe. The rate of people that don't go to church is more than those that go to church. That means this church can be full, have overflow, Redeem can be full, have overflow, the CAC there can be full, have overflow, the Select there can be full, have overflow, and yet people will still be at home. But we are the Christians witnessing. We all are useless. 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 You just sit in your house. Oh my God. The church is cold. It's not like the message you used to know. I told you something. I said everything you have is evangelism. Everything. Everything. I remember one time I went to preach. While I was preaching, I was still telling them, Jesus love you. I think I've shared the story. Somebody looked at me and said, your father. It was a class. I was angry. Not just anger, I was burning. Like I wanted to rush inside that guy's soul and come out of his Solomon. I wanted to destroy him. But I calmed down. Then I realized that the message was not working. The preaching was not working, and I said, can I prophesy? Nobody answered me. It was an LT, it was jam. I said, can I prophesy? Nobody answered me. I said, I'm seeing in the realm of the spirit. I said, you, that sister there. I'm seeing the name, Joy. And this Joy I'm seeing is in Lagos. I said, I take a spiritual chariot. Before I opened my eye, she was outside. Me, that I say, if you want the prophecy, join the line. I saw line that I cannot prophesy. The line curve went to the back. I said, take a spiritual chariot. I see your sister in this building. And I'm seeing this, I'm seeing her doing this, I'm seeing her doing that. Before I open my eye, I see the line. Then the lecturer came inside. The class people followed me outside. So the lecturer stayed like this. I was watching everybody go. He said, what is happening? Me, I quickly escaped. And they formed the same line. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a gift inside of you. That gift is not to nurture you. That gift is to bring men to God. That gift is to bring effectiveness to the cross of Christ. What do you do with that gift? Do you know some people who follow you because of your dressing? Just your dressing. You are looking sharp. You are looking sharp. Where do you worship? Yes, come. I've been wanting to even talk to you about this. Come. I have people that have been here that they came here. They say I will cut soap on them. Come and take soap, bro. That's how one brother called me one day and said, sir, I'm tired of this life. I'm tired. I said, what happened? He said, sir, I was driving. I think I was somewhere around Ondo going to my village. So I slowed down and I said to him, I said, I think you were with me. That was the day we had accident. I said, are you all right? Have you shoti me? Gosh, if anybody really? Now, if you want soap, meet me. Just attend service for like 2 months. I'll now give you the special soap I use. Don't be only soap now, Kenu. You want me to give you what I don't believe in? I don't believe in sham. Don't believe in all those things. Don't believe in it. If you think I'm lying, go and do your sham and bring gun and say, if I shoot you, it will not enter. The day I shoot you, it did not enter. That day I will serve your God. Is it not a demon that's protecting you? We know how to we'll call the demon out. You think he's still with you. Anana mianana. The demon will come like this. I will test you in your leg. Pa! Say thank you, Jesus. I've not known anything. Some of you don't even know the weapon you have. That tongues you are speaking and you are joking with. When you see people gather and they say, cut me, no go enter 15 naira, give the man 500. Carry the knife. You will see, if his eyes is open and Jesus love him, Jesus will tell him, see, guy, now that you did so. Even from there, you can win soul. What are we doing? What are we doing? If I ask you, what's your tangible contribution to the cross of Christ? 1 month. Can you answer me? Can you answer me? Can you answer me? Is it up to what you have spent on your belly? It's always your belly. It's always your belly. Some of us wear new clothes every Sunday. Yes, I even have some new clothes I've not worn. I think my wife was still quarreling me yesterday. She said, you have not worn this. You have not. It's normal. I see how some. And funny enough, I don't even know who the sower is or the sowee, or the giver and the givee, or who I even bought it from. I've forgotten. But I just know I have new clothes I've not worn. But how much is my investment in the things of God. That's where God will know if you really love him. If your God has become your stomach. If your God has become your stomach, you can't cook for your lodge mate. And you say, this food I'm giving to you this Saturday night is because on Sunday morning, I'm taking you to church. You look at those that are unchurched among them. You look at them, you talk to them. Some of you have pretty face, yet useless to the cross. You talk to them. Say, this food I'm giving to you. Do you know it? Do you know that you can begin your evangelism from on Monday? How are you? And the brother is thinking, why is this sister so nice to me? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like that. What do you do with your pretty face? You are the one that is quarreling with all your lodge. See the child of God, though, quarreling with all the lodge. In your eyes, you feel as if all of them are wrong and all of them are going to hell. Then you now open down your dirty mouth. You say they are stealing your gen. The mistake they did is they didn't carry your TV plus it. They should have carried all. They should have. I remember when they went to Daniel's house to rob. I love those robbers. They even left broom for him. They even left broom for him. The real robbery. Those people. You are not. Hey, my God. My God. My house was one of the few house while I was in the university that there was no key. In fact, mommy Lara till I got to this Akure. I just recently started using key. Do you know why? Everybody that is to steal, they are my spiritual sons. Everybody. So if you like, you know you are not my spiritual son, you come to that area, I'll just meet my spiritual son to collect what you took. And you will come back with apology. The Bible said, go into the world. It said, disciple them. You are living somewhere. You are not talking to them. Some of you, you have quarreled with your landlord, quarreled with landlady. When they see you, they are praying you should die. Because they know now you have overpowered them. You are stronger than them. So it's only death that can separate you from their house. Quarrel with all tenants. Yet you call yourself a Christian. You call yourself born again. Some people even quarrel in church. They don't have they cannot adapt. Just shift. Why I go shift? Why? Because I did church. I go slap your face. I said, oh yeah, come. We go settle outside. Just follow me. Come where Jesus no day. Now Jesus make you the top. In church. How do this brother, some of you don't know, this brother may be your husband. Thank you, my dear. How do this brother, and maybe your husband to be just staying there. Just look and say, hey, let me count you down. Except from my wife, my best friend, the elder brother of Solo, was dating a certain lady. One day, this lady was so toxic that when the elder brother said, Atai, I feel married this person. You know what I said to him? I said, no problem, marry now. Just that I no go to come your house. No wala. And everybody around me say, me too, I no go come home. Me too, I no go come home. Me too, I no. And if you see these people speaking in tongues, how do you win soul with that kind of character? You are the enemy of the cross. Some of you don't care. So far you can talk to yourself. Yeah, you say, I'm malice. You don't know. A daughter of Zion keeping malice. A son of Zion, some men keep malice more than even women. He said, me, I was born alone. He said, in the womb for 9 months, I didn't even speak to anybody. I will never speak to you. You didn't know that God was just using you and was saying that, oh, this lady can keep malice. You must not do like this lady. Show her the love, because we are people of love. Are we not people of love? But you care about yourself alone. You care about yourself. You care about your ego. The moment you step into Christ, you have no ego. You have no ego. Jesus become your ego. That's why sometimes we go and preach and small children tell us, you they mad? Get out of here. I've gone to somewhere, I was praying inside one bush. Then I was not popular in Kogise University. I was still coming up. Then I saw some people, I just said, tap, tap, the light Igbo. They were, see the love that they are. Have you seen the love Igbo smoker use? They don't care about each other's mouth though. One drag. They pass it as if they belly full. That's how they'll be passing it. You see the love. I left the prayer place. I went there and said, I want to share the gospel. Yes, get out of here. I look at the set of people talking to me. I could slap some of them, but I know the implication because I know them. Before the slapper becomes the slappy, you will get it when you get home. I say, no, I've come to share. He said, when you do, we disturb you. I say, no. Oh, yeah, pass. I say, God bless you. He who fight and run, live to fight. But before I finish from that university, I disciple all of them. I disciple all of them. You don't understand? If that thing that you people try here in this university, if it was to be Kogi State, you try it, and you say you will come and kill me, I'll just be in my house begging for your life. They will bring all of you to my domot. Some of you that say you want to burn church. They will bring all of you to my domot. Then you will born again by force. Because when I say, will you accept Jesus? You say, no, okay, Tom, my hand no did this one again. You go accept Jesus. When I say my hand no did this one again, you say, Pastor, your hand no did this one. Okay, no problem. You stay here first. I discipled them. And my house was without key. But there were securities. There were securities. God said, make disciple of people. You are the first to criticize people. You know all their shadow. This one runs girl. That one runs girl. Some of you, your mouth is like a sin. Anywhere you see opportunity to condemn people, you don't hesitate. You don't hesitate. And this person you are condemning is a sister, is a brother. Some of you may even worship in the same church. Some of you are fellow Christians. And the person look, see what the fellow Christian is doing to me. And this person was smoking Igbo, and where they are sharing love in Igbo, one drag, till the Igbo finished. And they say there's love in Igbo than Jesus. You are the enemy of the cross. Do you know why? No matter how God elevates us, we try by all means to be lower. Because there are some people we need to carry, we need to interact from the lower state up there, so that they'll know that the same Jesus for one is the same Jesus for all. Some of you even make people that don't have money to feel as if their own God is made in China. One of my daughters called me and said, we're talking about another of my daughter, and said, the way she looks is intimidating. I burst into laughter. I said, this one is a nice person. They're very low, which is not supposed to be like that in church. I called her, I said, how are you? Fine. There's this one of my daughter that is coming to you. Did you cook? Yes, okay, give her food. But I'm not supposed to even call you at the first place. If you are up there, when you see people, you interact, let them feel the love, because that is what we do in church. That is what we do in church. Let them see the love. That's the only thing. Love conquers all. But what do? When we say shalom, some of you are bigger than every one of us. So you carry your things. Hey. You are going. You are walking inside the church like bows. They are trying to even, you're welcome to church. You like this. That no lady has ever told you I love you except your mother. Now you are forming one Van Damme here in public. The last time you heard I love you was from mommy. Then somebody's telling you, I really love you. A damsel. I love you. Welcome to church. Hey. That's why you are single. That's why you are single. Their God has become their belly. They care about themselves. They care about themselves. What is tangible? Some of us will get to heaven and be stranded. If truly everything we do Is to build a house for us in heaven. Some of you, you know, in fact, you are living in the street of heaven. It's street. That street. Just thank God there's no code there. Do you know some people can be bigger than the workers' unit and they will not join worker? Some people can sing more than people in the choir. All their own job is to close one eye as if they have deficiency of one thing. Close one eye and be listening to off key. Yet you can do better. Why have you not joined? Why have you not joined? You are bigger than the ushering department. Why have you not joined? You are the enemy of the cross. Before you had a car, you never came late. Before you had money, you never came late. Now you have a car, you are waiting. When it's 11, they ask one of my boys, they say, why do you always come late? He say, I don't know. He said, I used to wake up early. I'll now sit down on my bed. When it's like 10, I'll now remember and bathe. And are you not seeing that there's a witchcraft spirit on you? When you were trekking, you were coming early. How do people coming from reserve? You know reserve? Ogbese, all those areas. They come here, they first you that live in Southgate. Are you not seeing say you be queers? You're a witch. Why? The love of Christ is not there. When those that are not going to church, they look at you. By the time they look at you, there's no difference between you and them. There's no difference. Some people even finish from church. They're now, you know those songs? That's what they are playing inside their compound. And they're not playing leg back, leg back. Then they get into the compound. Then the neighbor that didn't go to church is already playing leg back. Then they enter there from house of God. After declaration, they now go leg back, focus. And this one say, there's no difference between me that didn't go to church and this vagabond. That's what the Bible called them. It say vagabond. There's no difference between me that didn't go to church and this vagabond. After Sunday service, after all the prayer, after some yeah. When I look at some persons, I just laugh. I said this before. Look at somebody that will come to the house of God and drop 15 naira offering. Then now making video of himself in a club with stack of dollars. Now spraying. Manako palai. The same money that you wrote in prayer point. You wrote in prayer point. God answer you. You didn't know. Look for. You are tempted with your belly. You are tempted to know who is your God. Huh? Can we read that Philippians again? Their God is their belly. That's all they serve. That's all they care about. About themselves. Huh? Their God is their belly. Imagine some persons who say, why didn't you come to church? Say, I don't have time. So you have time. You that your breath was borrowed. Revelation 4, he said all things are created for his pleasure. That's the only essence why you survive. Not for you to have time. Not for you to have that time you think you have. You don't even have it. The owner of the time can take it away. Sometimes when I sleep, I say, what if I don't wake up? You are saying, I will live long. Newborn baby died the same day. Newborn baby. What's their sin? See, that's why I'm living upright. Because I'll use 120. Is your age. Oh yeah, now come and use it. You don't even know. Those of you that say 120, say, you are the one that that don't last more than 50. Why some of us are expecting death every night? Among Botwe. You say you don't have time. Time. Are you the owner of time? How dare you speak about time? Why have you not been in church? I've not been having time. My busy schedule. Then how much do you get? They say, some days, 3-5. How is your schedule? How is your schedule for 3-5? You say, no, Papa, no. Some days it's 5,000. But if it's worse, 3-5. Okay, you are doing well. 3-5, some days. Now, who is the enemy of Christ? By the time you look at the mirror, That's the enemy of Christ you are seeing. Who is the enemy of the cross? Their end is destruction. Their God is their stomach. Their glory is in their shame. They are focused on earthly things. Earthly things. Now, I'm not making a doctrine and I say, invite everybody to Elroi. Like I care. Like I'll give you one trophy. Didn't I say it here? I made a law. Let me tell you something. I made a law secretly that you don't know. I say every drink that I give. I told the pastor, I said, what's this drink for? I said, first time. I said, Mona, the drink. Mona, the drink. Some people are first timer every time. You understand? So I don't really care about the first timer, whatever. I don't really care about the church you worship. But when you are leaving your house, ensure your neighbor goes to church. If you don't have a church, come to my church. That's why before I invite anybody, I ask, which church do you worship? They say, I don't have a church. I have invited you. I have invited you. But if you have a church, go to the church. Go there. Are you a worker there? Say, yeah, go there. Go there. The whole essence is to populate heaven. Not for our own glory. The glory of Jesus. Focus on earthly things. How come we can conveniently spend $1 million on ourselves in a month? And by the time we calculate our offering, 4 Sundays, 50 naira, 200 naira. It's like this truth is this short. It's this short. How come you are convenient with your life? As I'm talking to you here, there are people here that there's no food. There's no food. One of my daughters in Dubai, she'll send me some money and say, Papa, please just share to those that no food. And each time she does that, I say, you say, Papa, there's no opportunity to even go to church or this thing here. But that's true worship. That is true worship. True worship is in what you can give to God. Your time, your love, your money. How do you give God your love? When you love your neighbor as yourself, love them. You have already loved God. You have already loved God. But what happened? We are so self-centered. So self-centered. How convenient are you when you carry your Bible and you are leaving the lodge? And fellow brothers, they now come outside and they are playing, hey, 4 that side, 4 here, 4 here. Why don't you get to their middle and say, like this, like this? All of you are following me to church. Because you are not a nice person. You have offended them. You know when you get to their middle, they'll beat you. You know they'll beat you because you have not been... All did them say in your lodge, you are the one that say it. Today you are fighting this, tomorrow you are fighting this. We have some group of people that are Christian that think they are strict. They are just stupid. They think they are strict. They are just stupid. Was it on Friday we were in the bank? On Friday we were in the bank and I saw a man. They wrote his name. Instead of Sanusi, they wrote Sanu on ATM. And they wrote his other name complete. And they wrote Sanu. I was in their, maybe chairman, I don't know. I was in the office. This guy came inside there. Began to rant. I was like, Even my wife's name. That time, it was not Elisha. It was Elisa. They put there. But you collect it. So far, the ATM is working. Follow peace with all men. Some of you, your life is pieces. How can you invite people to church? How can you tell people you are attending Redeem? Go to Redeem. But your life is pieces and you are bragging. You are saying that me, I'm strict. No, you're not strict. You get winch. You get winch. You get winch. Say, don't put Sanu. Why would you put Sanu? And I was like, Sanusi, right? And they put Sanu. How do you expect this innocent small ATM to collect all that name? You would have fought your father. Your father saw a leader. He didn't give you. Sanusi. And you are here fighting. Imagine if that one is a pastor. He was saying, I'm just strict. Oh my God. Hey, Allah, I'm down. Imagine the wife of that one. Imagine marrying such a person. That's how some of you are. Nobody can follow you to know your God. Because you are fighting everybody. You are a fighter. Oshe Maitasin. They are greeting you, they are scared. In your own lodge, landlord come around, he's praying not to meet you in the building. Because landlord might just smile at you and say, sir, what are you doing? Impossible breed. Have you heard of a man that sued Guinness Book of Record? Because they gave him sue his parents too. One time sue the court again that they took him. Some of you are impossible. You think you are strict. How do you win so? You are the enemy of the cross. Your God is your stomach. You think about yourself alone. Alone. You're always thinking about yourself alone. When we are having all night, there are some folks that will call and say, okay, Papa, the subscription, let me handle the subscription. Some will call and say, let me do the diesel. Why some? Even all night, we start 10, they'll still come late. Do you know why? They must first of all go to Kovun. By the time they have closed in Kovun, they are coming by 1. Yeah, hold up for Kovun. They are coming by 1. How can you? Oh my God. Christians, we are losing in this battle. We are losing. We are losing. Some of you here are well to do. Some of you, there are a lot of people that look up to you. Some of you, there's a mantle of leadership inside of you. We are some of us that were not born leaders can win 1 soul. You can win 10. You can win 10. Oh, that's why I love Adura. The one in Philippines. Should be watching live now. Adura was still in Philippines, winning soul more than people that are here. All they care about the pull eyelash like meas. Pull eyelash. You know those eyelashes that will not let rain touch your eyeball. Pull eyelash. Wear makeup. You say halafai. Let it be smart and sharp. Sequential. Fire. Yeah. Some of you don't know. Let me tell you something. There's a record I will give in heaven. And some of you, you have led people away from God than lead to God. You don't know from your character. That's why the moment you begin to know me personally, the first thing you know is the love and care. Believe you me, you have no idea who I am until you come. That's why I'll look at people and call them. With one of my daughters, I called her in the night and I said, by this time you never fly. He said, we never start meeting. Do you know why? Do you know why? They see much of the love. Because I'm careful. I am careful. I am careful not to make God lose soul more than God has one soul. That's what some of you have done. Some of you, as I'm talking like this now, you will still slap a bike man this night. It's a prophecy. This night, I even say this night, maybe this afternoon, the bike man that will carry you, just small test of faith. And they say, won't you leave the chair? A small thing, they make me vessel. Is that how you do in your church? Have you seen where the bike man take it to? Have you seen where the bike man take it to? He said, I was about to join your church. Is this how you do in your church? You have slapped me, take your change. Then the bike man go about propagating. So, the same bike man came inside here. Are you aware that he took some persons with bike? What's the testimony? Don't you know that the man will know that Jesus is good? The man will know that Jesus is Lord, right? Inside of here, it's all how much ability. And by the time the man was living here, they met a certain man. He said, I gave him this. This member will call me and say, I met a certain man that carried me. Anytime